Hi there, everybody. Welcome to Jive Tarot. Cancer, I guess you're here for your freestyle. So, let's jump right in. Huh? Let's see. I want to get an overall energy for your reading because, Lord forbid, I have no idea what I could have left out for the 9 card spiritual read or the relationship read. But we're going to ask. Mm, let's see. New deck. Who it is, right? I have no idea. I have to check the whole entire deck to see what's missing because I don't know what this card is. Do you know what that card is? Or if it's like this? Hmm. Now, come on. Shouldn't be that hard. Reading tarot should not be this hard. No. So, yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Let's check the bottom of the deck. Hopefully, we can bring something about because your overall energy just has me like clueless, right? 4 and 5. I have the Empress right there. Well, that was easy, wasn't it? What language is that? The Hangman, the Empress, and Death. Wow. Wow. And Death right behind it. So you have like all the major arcana. Queen of Wands. We're going to go with the Hangman because I'm feeling like with the Empress here, Death, the Devil. This could be a Capricorn. I'm getting Virgo, Scorpio, Pisces. This is a lot of major arcana. Something big is fixing to happen or is happening already. I think we kind of tried to pick up on it for the last couple of months now for you guys, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm kind of feeling a really big rush of like self-empowerment, but there's always a slippery slope and there's a really fine line. What is self-empowerment and what is overtaking and becoming the beast that you had been fighting? Do you understand? Oh, my cancers. Oh, my cancers. Let's get a couple of cards out. Why were you dancing like that? Okay, so with the Five of Cups here, I'm kind of feeling like your conscience, your self-conscious, your subconscious, your Jiminy Cricket on your shoulder is kind of screaming at you. Like you haven't seen a lot of fruits of your labor, but you're still within the path, the throes. Uh, how dare you decline that person? How dare you decline that person? There's absolutely no reason to do that. Now look at what you did. But following your heart, okay, I do see some bit or a bout of depression kind of bringing you to go back, or you're second guessing yourself. I think you're starting to second guess yourself. But no, in your overall energies, I'm kind of feeling like the death was the transformation. So until you have solidification, until you have growth, like what you've been doing kind of reminds me of prepping a field, prepping a garden for plants. Now you degrass it, you row the hose, you know, hoe the rows. God have mercy. My dyslexia is so bad today. Anyway, it's so bad I can't even read my own mind. What? So you're hoeing these rows, you're planting the seeds, you're getting it all together, And it's almost like that stalemate, that plateau, that waiting period where you're like, oh, this was a waste of my time, this was a waste of my energy. And then you start to slip back and revert into that old comfort zone. And this is not the time to do that. I mean, if you had planned to eat anything from the garden that you worked so hard on, there was a compelling, there was a drive, there was a heart's desire. I don't think you should abandon it just yet. But it looks like you're definitely feeling that way. So, Cancer, the Chariot in reverse. And too many options with the Seven of Cups here. Kind of getting stuck. Idle hands. Yes, Cancer. Idle hands is the devil's playground with the devil card of Capricorn right here in your overall energies. Idle hands are the devil's playground. So don't jump ship. Don't give up just yet, because I don't know what else the cards have to say, but I'm kind of hoping that we can figure it out together. I have the Queen of Cups. Oh, okay. You too. King of Pentacles. No, not you. You. King of Wands. Yeah. Because no matter how stable and trustworthy and comfort zone that past instance was, what you're not going to want to do is go back to it yet or at this time. I don't think it's necessarily prepared. I see there's still some things that you're unable to let go of regarding some transgression or arrogance or holier than thou. Now, whether that be yours or the other person's, I'm not real sure, but I do see some emotional manipulation or emotions becoming just overwhelming and too big to carry. And some sort of, again, with the Chariot here, there's a repeating essence that has to be the Hangman. There's a repeating theme here of something being blocked, but I'm getting, it may feel like a blockage, but I'm getting the impression that it's more like a plateau. You know, when you go on any kind of fad diet, you know, you lose good weight for the first month and then you'll start to plateau off. So that's when your body is adjusting or finding its bearings, you know, and you're like, okay, well, I haven't lost any more weight in a month. So let's get off this diet. And then you immediately start gaining weight again. So I don't think that this is the time to jump ship or abandon your crusade. I'm really getting that there's different ways to go about it. There's more than one way to skin a cat. I do see the Ten of Pentacles. So with the Ten of Pentacles, you do get the feeling at Ace of Wands way over here. This is through diligent action. But not only that, this is through like a large amount of just repeating and staying true to. Uh, oh, okay. Balancing victory and this overcompensating. Okay, so I have the Emperor here. I have the Six of Wands, right? And I have the Six of Pentacles. Six, stability, fruition, having enough to offer, you know? Um, it's a victory, but it is backed by the Emperor in reverse. Now, the Emperor in reverse is an overzealous, right? He's got the title, but he don't walk the walk. He doesn't do the things that emperors do. They say everybody wants to be a beast until it's time to do beast things, right? So this is that time. The Ten of Pentacles is not born in a day, and it's not born in 3 months, and you've been working on yours for about 3 months. Should have been working on this tarot card channel for about 3 years, 2 years now. Good, right? The paintings I've been working on for 7 years. Yes. So we gotta give it time. It's testing your gonads, so to say. Very interesting time. I didn't say it was going to be easy, but one day as I'm sitting there, look at the Nine of Cups. I'm sitting in an office one day, and one of the guys come in, one of my clients come in, and he's like, "Wow, what is up with you?" And I was like, "I'm feeling really sad because all the hard work and diligence that I put in, the win to loss ratio, I'll see like one success out of like 100 losses." And he's like, "If everybody won, the rewards wouldn't be as great." That is my story to you about the Ten of Pentacles. I see that there's some sort of amends making or apology due. Uh, Not so much to yourself or not so much to other people, but more or less yourself, or to make things right. It's like in this instance, what I'm getting is as the herd is thinning, and as you're moving up in your vibration and your energy and your goals and your diligence and your focus, it's starting to become just a little bit more clear to you who was actually your friend and who never was. How you might have mistreated people that were actually there for you, that were there for you and were supportive of you and really did care, and that maybe you treated poorly or took advantage of. You understand? Or maybe didn't need to know information or share with them. It's the feeling I'm getting. If the shoe fits, please do put it on. If the reading does resonate, please stick around. There is more to come. There's this sort of imbalance. I feel an emotional imbalance due to this. Like, because there's plenty instances in which I can kind of describe it. I'm just going to pick a handful at this time. That because I treated them poorly, I don't deserve it. That could be manifesting. Because I treated them poorly, I think that I don't deserve it. And you got to get over that. You have to forgive yourself. You understand? This is another hard lesson that you're going to cut. It's going to get a little bit easier after time. Forgiving yourself, forgiving yourself, forgiving yourself for really big things that you were blinded to. And I'll tell you why. Because he who has eyes to see, let him see. He who has ears to hear, let him hear. Right? So when you were a child, you thought like a child and you did childlike things. That's what this is. That if these people are indeed your friends and they were there for you and true to you, then there's a chance that they'll forgive you a lot faster than you're good at forgiving yourself. So I need you to try to go ahead and get good at it. Patience is another thing, because I'm feeling the emotional imbalance. I'm not feeling the impatience with the temperance here in reverse. It's not what I'm feeling. I'm feeling an emotional imbalance. The waves are becoming turbulent. I have the Queen of Cups in reverse. I have the Temperance in reverse. I have the Page of Cups in reverse. And it's all kind of surrounding this. The Seven of Swords in reverse. But the danger here is going back to something because I don't have a good enough sense of self or self-worth or confidence. I feel the need to charge forward for you. Now, I also want to bring about the fact that even though this is a feeling, charging forward, keep moving forward, full speed ahead, get it, get it, get it, or I'm not worthy of it. That's not necessarily so. There's been a lot of times where my progress has been halted and I couldn't figure out why, what I was doing wrong, what I was doing wrong. But as long as I was trying to focus on what I was doing wrong, I wasn't able to stop and smell the roses. I wasn't able to see what the hell I was actually doing there or why I was there. So keep in mind to keep your vision flexible at this time. Don't be so down on yourself. Don't be so negative on yourself, but just kind of widen and flex the ability right now. Trust in other things like dreams, synchronicities. Yeah. Um, if I'm having self doubt, maybe I should work on my self worth or being more confident or understanding. If these things have been weighing on my heart and soul, maybe I should work to implement things that to where I don't do that again, or extend an apology to those people. Maybe they just be so on board. Maybe it's honest enough because you can't hide honesty, not really, not from good people. Um, that if you're honest enough and if you're genuine enough, that they're going to go ahead and jump right back on board and never miss a beat because they've only ever been there for your success, for your support, because they believed in you when you never did. So, why wouldn't they be there when you believe in yourself too? I see the Ten of Cups in reverse. There is going to be holes. There's going to be things that you need to patch and repair. It's not the detriment, it's adapting and overcoming. It is being there for yourself. And of course, that would be the first most obvious thing if I had truly, genuinely, strongly enabled in myself a sense of worth, a sense of self-worth. Now, I'm not talking about the superficial stuff. I'm not talking about relationships. I'm not talking about this and that and the other thing. I'm talking about very, very little insignificant things where you could still be guilty of it. Now, this is the King of Swords. This is got to be honest. It's got to be seeking. I've got to be able to understand the truth. Now, just because I don't want to admit, I cannot believe you're calling me faithless. I can't believe you calling me insecure. I can't believe you this and I can't believe you that. And hey, I can't believe you. Come on now. You are defending yourself right now and standing your ground stably. But you see all the little wands, maybe this one right here is the friends that you've might have done wrong in the past. Maybe. Maybe that's your stick. Maybe it ain't your stick. You understand? This stick right here is my complacency, right? This stick right here is my self-worth. This stick right here is my staying power. This stick right here, it's not you just up against one thing. And Bruce Lee, poor Bruce Lee, he like takes the closest thing, the most prominent thing, you know? And you ever seen those fights in those movies? He fights them over and over and over and over and over again, and they fall down the stairs, and then they get back up and they come back again, and he has to fight them again. You understand that this is not going to be a slow journey. This is not for the weak-willed. This is not for the lazy. This is something big. This is something you're worth. This is something that was laid on your heart to do and to get through. And I am so very proud of you. Anyway, that seems like all I have for you today. Get on it. Get on that journey. Get on that journey. And even if that journey is stopping, holding, waiting, and camping for 3 days until the rain passes, then do that with glorious confidence that there's something there to see and learn also. You understand? Please like, comment, subscribe. Do hit the bell if you want to see next time I upload, which should be pretty much every Sunday. And single and ready to mingle. It's an all signs video, and I hope to see you there. So Cancer, thanks for stopping by Jive Tarot.